Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Bol. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottama Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Ashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtike. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 6, The Killing of the Demon Putana, text number 22. This is a description of the mantra used by the gopis to protect the baby Krishna. So there are many mantras. We'll only chant the 22nd verse. Avyat Ajo Angri Maniman Tava Janu Atha Uru Avyadajongri Manimam Stava Janvathoru Yajna Achyutaha Kati Tatam Jatharam Hayasyaha Yajñochuta Katitatam Jatharam Hayasyaha Rit Keshavaha Tvad Ura Isha Inas Tu Kantham Hritkeshavastvadura Isha Inastu Kantham Vishnur Bhujam Mukham Urukrama Ishvaraha Kam Vishnur Bhujam Mukham Urukrama Ishvara Kam Avyadajongrimani Mam Stavajanvathoro Yajñochuta Katitatam Jatharam Hayasyaha Hritkeshavastvadura Isha Inastu Kantham Vishnur Bhujam Mukhamurukrama Ishvarakam Avyadajongrimani Mam Stava Janvathoru Yajñochuta Kaditatam Jatharam Hayasyaha Hritkeshavastvadura Isha Inastu Kantham Vishnur Bhujam Mukhamurakrama Ishvarakam Avyadajongrimani Mam Stava Janvathoru Yajñochuta Kaditatam Jatharam Hayasyaha Hritkeshavastvadura Isha Inastu Kantham Vishnur Bhujam Mukham Kurukrama Ishwarakam Avyada Jongri Manimam Stava Janvathoru Yajna Chodak Kaditatam Jataram Hayasyaha Hritkeshavastvadura Isha Inastu Kantham Vishnur Bhujam Mukhamurukrama Ishwarakam Avyat may protect Ajaha Lord Aja Angri legs Maniman Lord Maniman Tava your Janu knees Atha thereafter Uru thighs Yajnaha Lord Yajna Achyutaha Lord Achyuta Katitatam the upper part of the waist Jatharam abdomen Hayasyaha Lord Hayagriva Hrit the heart Keshavaha Lord Keshava Tvat your Uraha chest Ishaha the supreme controller Lord Isha Inaha Surya the sun god to but Kantham neck Vishnuho Lord Vishnu Bhujam arms Mukham the mouth Urukrama Lord Urukrama Ishwaraha Lord Ishwara come head. I shall just read the 23rd verse by myself. Please hear. Chakri agrata sahagado harirastu paschat tvatparshvayor dhanurasi madhuhajanascha koneshu shankha urugaya uparyupendraha tarkshakshitau haladara purushasamantat. These are mantras offered to different forms of the Supreme Lord to protect different parts of the baby child Krishna's body. And these mantras all contain so many names of the Supreme Lord in his different forms. So it's basically chanting of the holy names of the Supreme Lord. That's all. So I'll read the translation and the purport and we'll discuss a little. Translation of these two verses, 22 and 23, by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Shukadev Goswami informed Maharaj Parikshit that the gopis, following the proper system, protected Krishna, their child, with this mantra. May Aja protect your legs, may Maniman protect your knees, Yajna your thighs, Achyuta the upper part of your waist, and Hayagriva your abdomen. May Keshava protect your heart, Isha your chest, the sun god your neck, Vishnu your arms, Urukrama your face, and Ishvara your head. May Chakri protect you from the front. May Sri Hari, Gadadhari, the carrier of the club, protect you from the back. May the carrier of the bow, who is known as the enemy of Madhu, that is Madhuha or Madhusudana, and Lord Ajana, the carrier of the sword, protect your two sides. May Lord Urugaya, the carrier of the conch shell, protect you from all corners. May Upendra protect you from above. May Garuda protect you on the ground. And may Lord Haladhara, the Supreme Person, protect you on all sides. Please repeat this translation after me. Shukadeva Goswami informed Maharaj Parikshit that the gopis followed the proper system, protected Krishna, their child, with this mantra. It's one mantra, but it runs into how many verses? It is till text number 26. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 5 verses. And so many names of the different forms of the Supreme Lord to protect different parts of Krishna's body and different aspects of protection. Okay. May Aja protect your legs. May Maniman protect your knees. Yajna, your thighs. Achyuta, the upper part of your waist. And Hayagriva, your abdomen. May Keshava protect your heart. Isha, your chest. The sun god, your neck. Vishnu, your arms. Urukrama, your face. And Ishvara, your head. May Chakri protect you from the front. May Sri Hari, Gadadhari, the carrier of the club, protect you from the back. And may the carrier of the bow, who is known as the enemy of Madhu, and Lord Ajana, the carrier of the sword, protect you from two sides. Protect your two sides. May Lord Urugaya, the carrier of the conch shell, protect you from all corners. May Upendra protect you from above. May Garuda protect you on the ground. And may Lord Haladhara, the Supreme Person, protect you on all sides. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Even in the houses of the cultivators, who were not very advanced in the modern ways of civilization, the ladies used to know how to chant mantras to give protection to children with the help of cow dung and cow urine. This was a simple and practical way to give the greatest protection from the greatest dangers. People should know how to do this, for this is a part of Vedic civilization. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport. Om Jnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the Srimad Bhagavatam reveals that even though the Supreme Lord and His pure devotees appear to be like ordinary people, Krishna is a cowherd boy, and Krishna's devotees are cowherd men, cowherd women, cultivators, Vaishyas. But they are all perfect. They have complete knowledge. They are totally transcendental personalities. So this we have to carefully understand. And to actually make us understand and get convinced, Shukadeva Goswami is describing in detail the extent of their knowledge in these verses. The gopis, what are their activities? Cowherd women or cowherd girls. They are just engaged in household activities. But because they are pure devotees of Krishna, they are perfectly knowledgeable about Krishna, the absolute truth. And therefore their knowledge is complete in all respects. So they know the mantras which has to be chanted for protecting a child from different dangers, if there is some danger. Now, the science behind this chanting of mantras for protecting different parts of the body is that this body is, first of all, this material body, even though Krishna's body is not material, but he appears to be like an ordinary child born of cowherd man and woman. Like that he appears. That's his Leela. So this body, what we have, material body, is constructed with so many parts. Just like any complicated machine, any big machine. So many parts are there. Correct? So similarly, this body, it is not possible for any intelligent human being to construct such a body, such a material body. Not possible. But to appreciate the creation of Krishna's inferior energy, creation of Durga Devi, who belongs to Krishna's inferior potency, external potency. It is mind-boggling how Durga Devi fabricates millions and billions and trillions of different bodies by arrangement of the interactions of three gunas. This is described in the Bhagavad Gita. All this is described in the Bhagavad Gita. Material nature or material energy consists of 8 elements. These 8 elements are the ingredients which are combined to make up the bodies. And material nature or material energy also consists of 3 gunas. Sattvam rajastama iti guna prakriti sambhavaha nibadnanti mahabaho dehe dehinam avyayam. Anyway, that's a different subject matter. In the 14th chapter, Krishna describes material energy. So it consists of 3 gunas, which are actually binding the soul through the material body. But the body itself, even though it consists of 8 elements, these 8 elements are acted upon by the 3 gunas. See the genius of Krishna's external energy, Durga Devi. She uses the ingredients of matter, which is the 8 elements, for constructing this body, and she applies the 3 gunas to act on this 8 elements to generate this body. So, in the scriptures it is described that material nature actually is the creator, maintainer and destroyer of this material world. Material nature only creates the entire cosmic manifestation. Material nature maintains. Material nature means Durga Devi. It's not impersonal. There's a person. That the scientists do not know, because Durga Devi is not visible. And you can't simply search for her and figure out where she is. You cannot see her. Except in her form as deity, you cannot see her. And anyway, the atheists and the foolish people think deity means some statue, some imaginary form. Some sentimental, foolish people accept that deity form is actually some powerful goddess, Durga Devi. No, that's not the truth. The truth is, Durga is real person. And she is powerful. And she is working. She is creating. She is maintaining. She is destroying. And she does it effortlessly. She doesn't have to personally do anything. She has got so many maidservants. They do everything. She is the mistress. The master is Lord Shiva. She is the wife of Lord Shiva, the mistress of this entire material cosmic manifestation. So, some parts of the scriptures describe the original father and mother of all living entities in this material creation are Shiva and Parvati, or Shiva and Durga. Which is correct. It is not wrong. Sometimes people think that Shaivites believe Shiva and Parvati to be the father and mother. Vaishnavas think that Krishna and Radha are the father and mother of everyone. And some other Vaishnavas, some Vaishnavas, Gaudiya Vaishnavas at least, think Krishna and Radha are the father and mother. Mother Hara, Prabhupada, while describing the meaning of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, in one recording, Prabhupada has explained the significance of chanting Hare Krishna. So he says, Mother Hara helps us in achieving the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord. Father Hari or Krishna. So when you say Hare Krishna, Hare refers to Radharani and Krishna refers to Krishna. So we are praying, when we chant Hare Krishna, we are praying to Radha Krishna. And they are, Radharani is the universal mother, Jagannmata. And Jagatpati is Krishna. But there are other descriptions in the Shastras that the universal mother is Durga Devi and or Parvati, and Shiva is the father. There are also descriptions in the Shastras. Lakshmi Narayana are the mother and father of everyone. Lakshmi Narayana. They reside in Shweta Dvipa, Lakshmi Narayana. They reside in a planet within this material world called Shweta Dvipa. And like that, so many descriptions. So we should understand that all these descriptions are not simply some metaphorical poetry, but actually they are factual descriptions of the absolute truth, the ultimate reality. Everything is perfect, everything is correct. But the difficulty in understanding is that how all of these different personalities are simultaneously working. That is the most difficult thing. So that secret of the ultimate working of this whole material existence, material world itself, is explained in the confidential parts of the Vedic literature, especially the Upanishads. And the Upanishads are summarized by Vyasadeva in the Vedanta Sutra. And the Vedanta Sutra is explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam explains everything about the absolute truth, including the working of this material world itself. So here, when the prayers are being offered, we should understand that our body is constructed by material nature, Mother Nature, using so many different parts. And all these parts are very carefully assembled at the time of birth of a child or birth of the particular creature. So you know, when a baby is born or even in the mother's womb, all the parts are very, 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 very small, very tiny. And it develops. It develops in so many ways, it develops. And then when you see a fully grown adult, so many parts all working perfectly. Huh? The heart, the lungs, the kidneys, and most importantly, the brain. How complex is this working of the brain, the working of the heart? All the different parts. But also, it is so delicately constructed that there is definitely danger that any of these parts can become diseased, can malfunction, externally at least, any of these parts can become injured, damaged. So, that is also the fact that it's a wonderful construction, this body, but there is also danger. There are many dangers. So, to instruct us that this material world is filled with dangers, Krishna summarizes this. Material existence means dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Dukkhalayam means, alaya means filled with dukkha, miseries, filled with miseries. And ashashvata means all temporary. Nothing is permanent. Nothing material is permanent. So, the details are given in the Bhagavatam. Just like danger for Krishna, because some attempt was there to kill Krishna, but Krishna somehow was not killed. Instead, Putana died. She came to kill Krishna by trying to poison him, but she died in that during that attempt to kill Krishna. So the gopis, they are all simple cowherd women or girls. So they were very attached to Krishna because Krishna is very, very sweet, attractive. He's all attractive. So they decided to protect the child by chanting the appropriate mantras. And they chanted the mantras for protecting each part of the child's body. Just like this begins with, may Aja protect your legs, the bottommost part. Then you come up, may Maniman protect your knees. You know, somebody may say, why all these different parts have to be separately offered protection? You know that. If your legs are okay, but your knee has got problem, then you have to do something for treating that knee portion. Just like they have knee replacement surgery now. Correct? Knee replacement surgery. So like that, every part of the body requires protection, has to be in working order, working condition. Then only you can be functional or you can live in this body. So therefore, the different parts of the body, they are praying to different forms of the Lord. Why? Because this body is completely controlled by different demigods. Different parts of the body are controlled by different demigods. And above the demigods, each demigod is a particular form of Krishna, who is the real controller, but who has given some power, empowered some Devata to carry out the actual work of making this body work or making it functional. So, our legs are controlled by Lord Aja. These are all different forms of the Supreme Lord only. So, Aja controls our legs. Maniman, he controls our knees. Now, they don't directly have to do anything, the Supreme Lord in his different forms. He doesn't have to do anything. He has got Devatas. The Lord has got Devatas. And they're all very much desirous of control. So they are given different departments of control. And they are empowered to carry out the functions of controlling the different departments. So one of the departments of control in this material world is controlling the living entities in the lower life forms. The Devatas themselves are living entities who have taken birth because of their karma. But even though they are controlled, they also exercise control over subordinate living entities. So they control the living entities, different aspects of their living itself. So the controller of the different parts of the body, the controller of the mind, the controller of intelligence, the controller of false ego, the controller of different directions, because the material world is constructed in such a way, it's a huge creation, massive creation. The entire cosmic manifestation consists of so many universes. Each universe consists of so many planets. And these planets are so innumerable, they are divided into three portions, upper, middle and lower. And each planet has got so many different facilities for different kinds of living entities. Some live in the sky, some live in the air, some live in the water, some live on the land, some are living inside some bodies itself. Some are living on the trees, some are living inside the earth, underground. Like that, so complicated in a sense. It's very complicated. So there are different controllers of the ground, of the air, of the sky, of the water. So ultimately all water bodies, the topmost Devata is Varuna. But Varuna has got so many subordinate controllers. Similarly, the directions, typically the directions are counted as 10 directions. You know the 4 directions: east, west, south and north. But then there are the directions, 4 different directions in the center between the two. Like if this is south and that's east, the corner this corner is southeast. So southeast, southwest, northwest, northeast. So 4 more directions. Totally 8 directions, if you consider this way. But then there is also the 2 directions, up and down. So here the gopis are offering prayers, the mantra for controlling different parts of Krishna's body and different directions may Krishna be protected, all directions. Just like the prayer is, may Chakri protect you from the front. May Hari protect you from the back. May carrier of the bow and carrier of the sword protect you from the 2 sides. So this covers the 4 directions, correct? Front, back, right side and left side. This is basically 4 directions. Like I'm facing now east. So front means east. Back means west. Right side of mine is the southern direction. And the left side of mine is the northern direction. So 4 directions. So that's why they are offering like that, prayers. May Lord Urugaya, the carrier of the conch shell, protect you from all corners. Corners means, I told you, southeast, southwest, northwest and northeast. So corners, all the 4 corners. May Upendra protect you from above. I told you, 8 directions, then up and down. So up, from top, above, Upendra protect you. Garuda protect you on the ground, below. And may Lord Haladhara, the Supreme Person, protect you on all sides. So, just like there are the controllers of the 10 directions, the Devatas, but above all Devatas, there is the topmost Devata, Brahma. Brahma is above all the Devatas. Brahma is above all the Devatas. Similarly, there are specific forms of the Lord protecting each direction, but above all the direction, controllers of the directions, is Lord Haladhara, Balaram. Balaram is above all the other controllers of the different directions. So like that they are offering prayers. So Srila Prabhupada says in the purport here that our Vedic civilization, Vedic culture is so rich and so very wonderful that even in the houses of cultivators who are not very advanced in modern ways of civilization, the ladies used to know how to chant mantras to give protection to children with the help of cow dung and cow urine. These are all very simple methods, but they are the most powerful methods of protection. And they are also very, very effective in protecting from the greatest dangers. So Prabhupada says, people should know how to do this, for this is a part of Vedic civilization. So in Vedic civilization, there is no, so to speak, material arrangements. Rather, the scriptural injunctions or directions or recommendations for protection simply by chanting one mantra. Simply by chanting. Avyat Ajaha. May Lord Aja protect your legs. Avyad Ajaha Angri. Avyat means protect. Aja is Lord Aja. Angri means the legs. May Lord Aja protect your legs. That is enough to give protection. Simply by chanting mantras. Just like we say, please chant Hare Krishna. So people may think, what is the use of chanting Hare Krishna? What way will I benefit? Because Hare Krishna consists of the holy names of the Supreme Lord. And the Supreme Lord, being absolute, is fully present in the form of the sound vibration of the Hare Krishna mantra. When you chant this mantra, you get full protection of the Lord in all respects. Complete protection in all respects. Simply by saying, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So the science behind this protection is explained in the Bhagavatam. Therefore, if you have got questions or you have some doubts, you hear the Bhagavatam, you study the Bhagavatam, you read the Bhagavatam, and you get complete scientific explanation. How does this work? Simply chanting Hare Krishna, how does it protect me? How does it solve all my problems? How does it purify me completely? How will it deliver me from this material existence? That is elaborately explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So therefore, if you can chant Hare Krishna, that's enough. But if we have doubts, or we are intelligent people who want to understand how does it work, then the Srimad Bhagavatam is compiled by the great sage. Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite. Among great saintly persons, great sages, the greatest is Vyasadeva, Mahamuni Krite. He has compiled the Bhagavatam. Kimva Paraihi, nothing is greater than this scripture, the greatest scripture. Srila Prabhupada says there is no scripture equal to the Srimad Bhagavatam in the entire universe. There is no scripture, no other scripture greater than the Srimad Bhagavatam. So that Srimad Bhagavatam is compiled by Vyasadeva, the greatest of all compilers of the scriptures. And therefore, the Bhagavatam is important that you simply hear Bhagavatam. Shrunvatam svakatha Krishna punya shravana kirtana. Then your hearing itself is a pious act, the most pious activity. You'll have all good fortune simply if you hear Bhagavatam. Whether you understand or don't understand, still, if you hear. And of course, there is a lot of explanation given very systematically, very detailed way, very nicely. And Prabhupada has explained to us in a language we can understand. We can't understand Sanskrit. So Prabhupada has explained in English. And Prabhupada's followers have translated from English to all other languages. So in any language you can get this Srimad Bhagavatam explanation. So you read or you hear or you associate and get clarifications from the Srimad Bhagavatam. How does it work, this chanting of Hare Krishna? Or what are the benefits of chanting Hare Krishna? Anything, any type of doubt you have can get clarified. I'll stop here. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.